Everyone, hope everything is going well. Okay, I'm going to tie in some political stuff and tie it into sports card hobby and thinking out loud. Some people don't want me to think out loud. Well, I'm like, I'm going to do whatever I want. It's my channel. If you don't want to watch, don't watch, right? And I'm going to go from this U.S. aid. There's an audit done, and all sorts of hanky panky was found out. Now, you can't go to the website, it's been deactivated. But all this money was flowing through some of the media organizations out there. In addition to that, like the mainstream media worldwide has been funded by the US government under US AID. Ron Paul here and then Elon Musk over here is, promoting this post. So like that's crazy. I always knew that, hanky panky is going on with the media. I was like distrusted them. And now you have to ask yourself, okay, if the media is bought off, paid for, what else is being bought off and paid for worldwide? We know this is a fact. Okay, modern art, was it really a CIA psyop? And this is an article from 20 years ago, different article here. This is from what I think JSTOR. Uh, and then over here, or is it research on JSTOR? And then over here, this is from the Independent. Modern art was CIA weapon. I discussed this before. And it says the CIA spy agency used artists such as Polak and Koning in cultural Cold War, 1950s. What was going on in the 1950s? The United States and the Soviets were at each other's throats. And the way that the United States tried to get a more positive opinion worldwide was through the art world. And yeah, there were internal problems going on at that time. So what did they also try to do? They used CIA deep state money to fund modern art. Okay? It's artificial money propping this up. Okay? And this was happening way long ago, and this article was written in the 1990s. Okay? Fast forward to today, 2025. Okay, yeah, the United States once again is going against the Russians. Back then they were called Soviet Union in the 1950s, but overall, they're still fighting over resources. And now you have to ask yourself, what else would they fund? If they funded the art card world or the art world, what else are they may be doing? Are they involved in the collectibles hobby? And if you look at it, and I want to say that Gary Vee was talking about art, and he's saying like, oh, I was buying art, 2010, that went up in value, and then he eventually moved on to sports cards. Okay? And now you have to ask yourself, okay, all of these cards during the pandemic, a lot of them had record highs during that, right? These LeBron James RPA cards, rookie patch auto. I think this was the same. You had a bunch of these cards selling golden. The ones out of 99, that's the one that was involved in the Spiegel Brother lawsuit. Now, a lot of these cards out of 99 are trimmed, by the way, right? And allegedly that guy has a relationship with one of the card ladder guys. So talk about hanky panky, right? I think Sports Card Radio talked about that as well. Was his name Eric Bitts or something like that? Allegedly. So you're looking at all sorts of craziness go on. And the high end prices happened during the pandemic. Yeah, we were stuck at home. Yeah, there's PPP money. Yeah, there's stimmy checks. Yeah, sports were shut down. You couldn't go outside. So, to a certain extent, it makes sense. And you couldn't gamble as much. But it just seems weird. Like it's happening all at that time. And you're going to have, all sorts of distractions. Now I'm just looking at this over here. You know, Shine 150, we all know his rap sheet. Don't need to get into this. And, you know, we could look at some of the things. He turned down an offer of $8 million of one of his cards in air quotes at Fanatics Fest. The $100 million collection. I mean, do we believe that, first of all? That's your choice. He showed his collection once again in New York at Fanatics Collect booth. Some say that his display was one of the most popular exhibits at the event. This is the key word that I got out of this. This is generative AI. Others say his display was like modern hobby art. Modern art with CIA weapon. I don't know. Just asking questions. This seems weird. Just looking at pattern recognition here, okay? I don't know. Um, if the deep state is involved in this hobby, but it just seems a little weird to me. And I did a reel on this 36 weeks ago from the Spiegel Brothers versus Ken Golden lawsuit. I said it's getting weird. No one really wants to talk about this because they don't want to burn bridges. I get it. And according to this flow chart in the discovery that was given to, I think, the Spiegel Brothers lawyers or lawyer, and this says that Matthew Allen, aka Shine 150, private sales consultant, pretty high title, according to the flow chart, at Golden Auctions, allegedly. And allegedly, it has a higher title than Dave Averman at some point and Frank Denote, and he's a private sales consultant. What's going on here? What is going on here? We know Deep State was involved in CIA. I mean, was involved in modern art. Are they involved in the sports card hobby? Not to mention, you see, you know, fanatics buying up these brands for sports cards. Rubens hosting these weird white parties. Did he used to run these white parties? I'm just asking questions. I don't know. Some people say you don't have evidence. I don't have evidence, but I do look at pattern recognition. And looking at pattern recognition, you have to ask these questions. And yeah, I'm going to be blacklisted for asking these questions. I'm going to be blacklisted for saying that Jeff Wilson is how should I say it? Is he's not he has gone what is it called? He's gone SJW with this virtue signaling, you know, bringing on Mrs. Giamo. So regarding the backyard road, because they're not going to cover the hard hitting issues, because people at Fanatics, well, guess what? They have shady backgrounds who Ruben is tied to. Ruben may not be shady, but the people he surrounds himself with, they do. And you could look at my other videos. So let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you later.